All right, so this is a pretty cool trade. This came in actually a little while ago. This was shipped from one of our Connecticut stores, and a gentleman brought these in at our Newington, Connecticut store, and I think I paid up a little bit on them because I absolutely love these. And what they are is they are the G1 Dinobots, if you're familiar with those.
Good place for Dinobot tests. You Grimlock leader. First, target practice.
I don't remember all of their names. Obviously, this is the Stegosaurus, right? We got that guy. I know we got Grimlock here.
Me, Grimlock, demonstrating finesse, whatever that means.
Yeah, Grimlock, he was awesome. I've had these before, but I think that these ones are in really good shape, and I believe they have all of the missiles and other pieces. So maybe we'll fast forward and get them all together with that, because obviously the missiles and accessories with toys are what get lost the easiest. So I don't remember that dude's name. We got the Brontosaurus and the Triceratops. So these are just pretty awesome. Again, I've had them. I think I might even have them up on a shelf here. I think I do, but I've never had them with their pieces. So I guess maybe I don't. So maybe we'll put them all together as just kind of a cool little trade and show them all fully functional with their pieces. It's kind of a cool little piece that came in from Connecticut. All right, and so at the bottom of this, I didn't even realize that this was in here. There was shrink wrap in here, a couple little gems that the Connecticut store sent us. A lot of times they'll send me some higher end stuff that I'll add to the personal, but we got a DuckTales too, an Amazing Tater. I think this Amazing Tater is one of the rarest games on Game Boy. I forget, what the heck is the value of an Amazing Tater now? Let me see. I want to say, I know that Resident Evil Gaiden is up there as far as expensive, and I think Ninja 5.0, I think it's called, is expensive, but I think Amazing Tater is up there. Let's take a quick look on price charting and see where that game is at. All right, so taking a look at price charting, let's see this Amazing Tater game. Oh yeah, so that's it's like a $800 to $1,000 game. Game Boy, let's see where the highest. Price high to low. They're Amazing Tater, so it's actually, so there's Killer Instinct, not for resale, and then Amazing Tater is actually the most expensive game. Originally, not Game Boy Color, but at least just Game Boy Original. So, I don't know, never played this game. Maybe you guys have played it before, but I think that's the first time I've ever actually had Amazing Tater before. We have this custom Game Boy Color. This is actually a Retro Games Plus Game Boy. This was made by JC Custom Builds. He made this for us. So, what the heck, we might as well play this Amazing Tater game. Let's take a look at it, see how it looks. All right, so we went to town on this thing with rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip, and I think I got it to work. Oh my gosh, and then it didn't work that time? It did just work a second ago.
Nintendo?
There we go. Man, it looks so good on this Game Boy.
I know, the good screen.
Yeah, let's go to action mode. See if we can play it.
It's a block puzzle game.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Did I already mess it up?
Get in the green.
That's a buck each to play.
You messed it up, dude. Retry.
So it's a puzzle game.
Yeah.
Let's see, retry. Let's go. Amazing Tater, $800. That's actually pretty fun. I didn't know what kind of gameplay that was. That's pretty cool. Looks beautiful on this Game Boy. Man, that thing looks awesome. All right, cool.
Hey guys, just want to tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, Courtyard.io. Courtyard is a digital marketplace that lets you open packs, collect and trade digital versions of real-world collectibles, and have those collectibles securely stored for you until you're ready to have them shipped to you. Graded, slabbed, and vaulted, one click from your doorstep. Courtyard is pioneering the next generation of commerce through gamified shopping. With Courtyard, you can open digital packs and chase collectibles like Pokemon, sports cards, coins, you name it. You get the excitement of opening up a pack and seeing what you get, but your physical collectible will be securely stored inside of one of Courtyard's Brinks secured vault. That means you can trade instantly with other collectors without ever having to worry about shipping the card yourself. And when you actually want the physical card, just redeem it and have it shipped to you. And let's say you open a card and think, this one's not really for me. No problem. You can sell it back instantly with Courtyard's guaranteed buyback offer. The instant buyback means you're never stuck with a card you don't want. No eBay listing fees, no shipping fragility. Courtyard also offers 0% marketplace fees and no sales tax on any vaulted transaction, with collectibles securely stored and insured while they're in the vault. So whether you're looking to chase a big pull, trade with other collectors, or just try something new, Courtyard might be the new way for you to collect. And if you're thinking about giving them a try, you can use our discount code RGP15 at checkout for 15% off. That's RGP15 for 15% off. Just don't blame us when you start saying, okay, just one more pack. Thank you again to Courtyard.io for sponsoring this video. Now, back to whatever Chris is doing.
All right, so we got a pretty awesome trade that just came in. Just kind of want to show this. This is a pretty unique one. This is literally hundreds and hundreds of Switch games. So, and they're all brand new sealed. And you would, I think, wonder like why this would come in like this, but I just actually talked with the guy. He was just here. He just picked up the cash for him. And it's like there's so many indie titles for Switch that I've just never seen. I feel like this library of games is gonna live on for a long, long time, and people will be exploring this, myself included, because I just feel like Battle Chasers Night War. There's so many games that there just hasn't been enough time to play them. So, you know, we've been talking about physical stuff and, PS5 and Sony discontinuing physical. If Nintendo is the one to carry the torch forward, and if there is a library of stuff like this, I feel like it could be like how kind of Nintendo carried the torch all through the 90s. And maybe that's the future of physical games, but like a lot of these, I know they're indie titles, but they still just look awesome. It's cool to see this in. Look how many there are though. We're flipping through a few of them, but I'm just gonna pull out like the stacks of these. These were all the Japanese and Seb, how many of them total were there? Must have been 200, right? 200 games? How many Switch games? More than 200? Yeah, look at all of these things. Just stacks of them. These were all like the Japanese and PAL games, but my understanding, Sean, right, they're region free, right?
Switch is region free, yeah. So all these.
So all of these, so many. Like, look at that one, Ninja Saviors: Return of the Warriors.
It's a Taito game.
This is like a beat 'em up. That one's awesome. Ninja Saviors. But again, like this is a game, I mean, even if you just were to play these for the next 10 years, you would have enough games, I feel like, here for
Me and Seb were going through the trade.
long time.
One in every 10 games I had heard of. Most
Now,
of
like,
these games
there's obviously a game.
Cadence
that
of Hyrule,
everybody's
fantastic.
heard of that, Cadence of Hyrule. But that's like, and Disgaea, right? So we know Disgaea,
Right.
of course. But like, I mean, Atelier, you know.
Vampire.
That one, yeah, heard of that. No idea what that is. Stay, looks kind of cool. So just kind of cool to see like this much physical stuff. Again, I asked the guy like why he had all this. He said he was just a collector, and he said he had a lot more that he was going to bring in. I'm assuming a lot of these, there was some that were open, so he was definitely playing them. Guess he just was buying them, sticking them aside, and then he said he just was done collecting them. So, but look at how many there are. Just tons and tons and tons. So just a cool trade. And again, speaking of physical media, maybe this is the future. If Switch can keep, or Nintendo can keep doing this. Oh, I know that this was a really expensive one. This one was like a couple $100. So I think some of these titles, they're definitely gonna go up in value. This one, I think I might even, is this for the personal?
It might be.
It might be for the personal, because I think this is like a $200 game already. So it might go up. Look at that one, Star Wars Pinball.
Dang.
Yeah. That's cool, huh? It looks like it has a storyline with it.
Pretty neat.
With Maul on the front too.
You were wearing your mall shirt yesterday.
I know. So just cool. I was getting a kick. I mean, Raiden, you know, Raiden like shmups. I was getting cool. It's cool just to go through a trade like this, just
Right.
to see how many different games there are and how how much stuff you could really
Yeah,
go
like
through
no,
and just
no,
play.
no doubles in this really.
No, there was hardly any doubles at all. It wasn't like it was like something fell off the truck or anything like that. Like this guy legit just collected these. Darksiders is good, Oxenfree. So yeah, just a cool trade. Cool to see it. All right, we were going through these Switch games and there was a lot of them. There's so many cool titles in here. But as I was going through them, I just wanted to pull out a couple little highlights of a few games that are in here. A couple of them I played and beat, and I absolutely loved. Guacamelee. Sean, you said you hadn't heard of this one,
No,
huh?
I had not.
Oh my gosh, Guacamelee 1 and 2. Seb, Guacamelee? Ever play it?
Never played. I've heard of it though.
Oh, it's such a good game. It's a Metroidvania game, but you're this character, Guacamelee. Such a good game. So if you haven't played this, play that one. Another good one, not this one, I didn't play Valiant Hearts, but Child of Light. You ever heard of this one?
No.
Oh, this game is incredible. Turn-based, weird, indie game, such a good game. If you like turn-based kind of like RPGs, this game is really good. And then I just beat this one. You heard of this one?
I know
Blasphemous?
Blasphemous, yeah.
Blasphemous, incredible. Another like Metroidvania-esque game, super dark, weird, religious kind of. Really good. This was such a cool game. I need to play Blasphemous too. And then this one, Retromania. You recognize this, right, Sean?
I do.
This is our good friend Mike Herman. This is his game. He created this. It is a super fun wrestling game. And Mike, also there is a level in here that Mike did for Retro World Expo, which is of course the show that we run on the East Coast. And you can go in there and you can wrestle in the Retro World Expo arena. So this was kind of funny just to see that in there. I texted this to Mike and I was like, Mike, look, Retromania, it got traded in. So I'd never seen a physical copy of it. So there we go. Those are my 4 recommendations right there. All right, so we got a pretty good, cool, unique trade that came in. It's not video games, it's not comic books, it is not Pokemon cards. It is something that I really like and is near and dear to me. I love to collect them. It is Garbage Pail Kids cards. So, I'm not sure if you're totally unfamiliar with Garbage Pail Kids cards. We'll do just a quick history about them. They came out in 1985, and that was the first series. They still make Garbage Pail Kids today. I don't know what series they're up to now. We do on occasion actually like purchase the new booster boxes, and they actually sell really well in stores, so people still like to buy them, collect them. They were just such an awesome thing at the time when they came out. I remember being a young kid, probably, who knows, maybe 3rd grade, 4th grade in the 80s, and just to get stuff like this, and I'm gonna flip right away to my personal, which is in here. This is my personal collection, so I remember getting these as a kid, which was, they were just so outlandish for the time, right? It was new, like nobody had ever seen anything like that, where it was kind of like, just over the top, like kind of grotesque and weird and had weird names and just things like Potty Scotty. I remember just being like, a dude in a toilet was like crazy for the time, right?
I think it's a fad. It's just like the baseball cards and the football cards. It's something to trade. And I think they'll get over it soon. Something else will take its place.
So as a kid, it was, I don't know, you just felt like you were almost like doing something bad and it was good, right? You know what I mean? So I collected these. This is my personal collection. So this is a Series 1, which runs up to number 41B. Mean Gene and Joltin' Joe was the last cards of Series 1. So there was 41 of them. And as you can see, there was 2 of each. And beyond that, there was actually with Series 1, you might recognize the most famous ones is like Nasty Nick, Evil Eddie, and then of course everybody remembers Atom Bomb and Blasted Billy. Atom Bomb probably being the most noticeable of all of them.
On the back of the cards are instructions on how to cheat and eat with your fingers.
Another interesting thing when you start diving into collecting something is there was 2 versions of these actually. There was what was called matte and then gloss. So on the back of this, I can feel it. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is actually matte. It is not shiny. It is not glossy. So they had matte versions, and then I have a whole nother set of these, which was still filling in a couple gaps. I haven't completed it yet, but these ones are gloss. So if you look on the back of this, and I don't know how well you can see it, this card belonged to Kelly B. This one is gloss. See the sheen on it? So there was gloss. So not only was there like A and B, but there was gloss and matte. So I haven't completed this one, so I'm working on the gloss. I think I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cards.
It can't manufacture enough cards to meet the demand. Al McDowell, Channel 4 Action News.
And I think in my matte, let's see, did I have it full? I think it's full. The matte one is full, so I need 6 more cards for my gloss. I love when Garbage Pail Kids come in because I get to kind of maybe try to see if there's some that I need for my collection. So we'll just flip through this a little bit. It's kind of fun. I actually, other than Series 1 and 2, I have, this would be the beginning of Series 2. So starting at 42, I think it runs all the way up to, I think this is the beginning of Series 3. With Joe Blow. He's a pretty famous character. Runs up to, I actually don't know where Series 4 starts. This might be the beginning of Series 4, I think. Is Series 4? I think that is. They run up now all the way almost, they kept going in sequential. I think they run as high as, like here's some 200s, and I think like there's 500s now. So I think they're on Series 10 plus.
Chicks is chicks. And I know my chicks.
But I got another problem and I need your help.
They might even be on like 15, I'm not sure, but they go all the way up to the 500s and they've just kept them going that way. So they're pretty fun to collect. This that I have here, I think I'm trying to fill in gaps all the way up to 191. Let's just look through a few and see if we can fill in some gaps. So what I was doing was just sorting for ones that I need. So there's 147, this is Muscular Molly. Let's see if we needed Muscular Molly. Let's go to 147. Nope, I already had Muscular Molly. That's an old later one, 500s, 500s, 500s. 86B, Galloping Glen. Galloping Glen? Nope, already had Galloping Glen.
What do you want?
I need more clothes. A dozen more, at least a dozen outfits, and I need them
It's gonna take a while.
by Friday.
And typically in the world of Garbage Pail Kids, the older they are, like a lot of things, the more they're worth money. Series 1 and 2, a lot of those cards might be worth 10 to 20 bucks, some of them, depending on condition. And then when you get to Series 2, maybe like $3 to $5, and then Series 3, couple bucks, and then moving forward, maybe like $1 a piece. So just to give an idea of value. You can grade them though. So you can grade them. This was actually this was an original. This is what they used to come in. It's an original. It looks like it got torn a little bit. I think this tore off. This was not supposed to be like that. I'll have to tape that on there. But this was an original Series 1 box. And I remember these as a kid, pulling packs out of this. It was pretty awesome. This is a funny one. They do some like political stuff. This is kind of a rare card actually, this Trump card. Kind of a funny one. But this is the originals graded. It is very, very hard to get good grades in Garbage Pail Kids. The reason being is when they cut cards back then, look at how off-center this is. Even though the corners are sharp on this, right, and the card looks beautiful, it is so off-centered that this only got a 6. Same with this one.
Hey, Wendy. All right, my man. Oh, watch out with that.
There's hundreds of cards, and I should be able to fill in some gaps. All of these I have to go through too. So this was part of that trade. Let's just see if maybe we can find some that we need. So 95B, do I need Beth Death? I do not need Beth Death. Rocky and Roll, Fat Elvis, 117, nope. I have Rocky and Roll. I needed B. I don't have B. All right, Odd Todd. Let's go. I needed it. So I had Bent Ben. Shout out Ben. Ben. Odd Todd. Let's go. Kind of fun. I always enjoy collecting them. I might find a better way to display these, maybe put them up on the wall or something. It is also really funny to find ones for friends and even family. Like I found them for my family and like give them a card. They always get a good kick out of it. So awesome. It's just kind of a fun little thing. Probably try to see if I can fill in some more of these.